Bro, like, I wanted to talk about how shady this year is because if you're the type of, like, this year, like, Cat Williams, that nigga did something to this year, yo. It's something different in the air. It's something so potent. Like, that interview that he did was a whole ritual just to set off the energy for the new year. Like, it was potent. It was so potent. Like, it's forcing people to come out they solitary that don't want to because shit is so bad. Like, I'm not even just talking about the truth exposed. I mean, so many people is going through spiritual psychosis. So many people are struggling financially at one time. So many wars happening at one time. So much emotional turmoil. Like the air, the atmosphere, and I can been saying this in the last few lives, the atmosphere is thick with spiritual warfare. And like you have to be spiritually strong. Like you should know how to utilize uh every part of your your support system. And sometimes our support system just really is not the best support system. But you have to really like let go and let God at this time. Like you don't have no choice but to surrender. Right. And I found myself surrendering a lot. Like and I just it's just so strange because before this I was just keeping to myself completely. I wasn't fucking with nobody. And I stood on that. I stood that I wasn't fucking with nobody. But like people is like being forced out of their solitary confinement because bro, you need help. You can't do life alone. Like even though there's a lot of rhetoric out there about solitary, I do believe that solitary is very uh necessary. But I feel like a lot of people is coming out that show, and I think it's like the energy from COVID and shit like that. But bitch, I don't think y'all understand how much I love being by myself, and when I was forced out of it, like it fucked with me so bad. Like, but then I realized like I have to trust that everything is okay because my kids and everything been okay this far, but like I don't like it. I think I can handle everything on my own. It's hard as fuck asking people for help. But then I realized like some shit is like the shit that's hitting different individuals this year. That shit is so heavy and I'm just here to give y'all a message. Do not go through that shit alone. You don't have to walk it alone. You follow what I'm saying? And I, even if your support system is shitty, like if you into meditation, if you went deep into prayer, if you know how to read your Bible out loud, if you into magic, you can influence some shit. When you put that spiritual influence on somebody's mind because you really need it, shit sometimes it'll work out for you, even if it's temporary. Just take the fucking help, bro. Don't turn your nose up because you can't walk the path alone. And like that's why I don't just let go of any religion, like just completely. I believe that you can take the meat and leave the bones to all religions. And one thing that the Bible say that I definitely believe, it is not good for man to live alone. Right? You know what I'm saying? It is not good for man to live alone. It's because we're supposed to be co-creating. And so I think it feels so awful in the society that we live in to co-create and shit like that because the society that we live in forces so much individualism. You understand? And the individualism that is forced on us, that's also false because you need all these things. You need all these events to get to another event to get, even if you just on some, I get to the bag type shit. No, bitch, you still got a network. You're not going to be working by yourself, even if you just on a product. People be like, oh, you need to work by yourself. You need to, like, unless you like a trucker, And even then, you still gotta stop and talk to people. You gotta talk to the dispatcher. Like, you're never really truly alone. And I think that's a lot of people was illusioned by that, because a lot of people just went into their shell, even if it was to heal from burnout, from dealing with a lot of trauma, from their people or whatever. Like, you can't stay there. Spirit won't let you. You'll just get crushed up or whatever, and it'll just be too overwhelming. You can't let the anxiety get to you that bad. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing people completely dissipate themselves because they can't come out their shell. Because you know what I'm saying? You cannot move. You cannot move right in this society without help. It's hard. Life's hard. But you have to accept that you need help. Like, even me, I feel like dealing with what I'm dealing with for my baby fathers, I realized like my baby father was not shit. But like, I realized like this is the hand that I was dealt, and I have to deal with it, because I didn't make this child on my own. Now, I'm not the type of woman that just feel like I didn't make this child alone, and I know this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? It's just not there. You feel what I'm saying? I have to work with what I got. That's with everything. You feel what I'm saying? Even my shitty ass family, I be trying to utilize what I have. And then for so long, I didn't really understood why I tried to do it. And that was just because that was me actually doing the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying be around people that's causing you trauma all the time, especially if they don't fucking stop. But sometimes at this time, like, I just gave up. You feel what I'm saying? Sitting there crying and being depressed. And you feel what I'm saying? I realized that I'm gonna have to extend. You feel what I'm saying? My I had to extend my I mean, no, not extend. That's not the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to just stop my serious need for solitary, even though it's not beneficial to me at all. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, yo, everywhere that I go across, it's somebody with spiritual psychosis real bad. Like, I'm not even talking about my own personal situation. I'm dead serious. I see so many people wilding the fuck out nowadays. I don't know what's wrong. I've seen people say because of all the wars that's going on, like, they choose to go crazy. Like, this is something that you can consciously do, bro. If you don't reach out and have help. You feel me? Like, that shit is crazy. Like, man, it's just so awful. Like, I was just trying to talk to I was talking to my homeboy. Not my homeboy, but like my neighbor, whatever. And like, I'm trying to get him out of his solitary, you feel what I'm saying, situation. Hey, what's up? What's up, Gino? Look, it's the other Gino. I'm dead. It's good. I was trying to help my neighbor get out his solitary, like his solitude real bad, because I realized like it was going, like he was gonna go crazy, bro. Like, he started doing drugs real heavy. And yeah, I'm not judgmental. I just wanted him to get better. You feel what I'm saying? And I was talking to him. You feel what I'm saying? And he was nervous about even talking to me about it, because I just, you feel what I'm saying? He was nervous about talking to me about it, because I don't want to say he became an incel, because he been through trauma to where a woman tried to stab him, and I had to talk him outside of being scared to be around women, because it was making him nervous. And he was doing shit he ain't really had no business. Like, going on, this nigga went on Craigslist to try to see if he can find like an 18-year-old to live with. Of course, he was like, she didn't give up the cheeks or whatever, and da 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 da. And then, she had somebody pick her up. She had left and went back to her state or whatever. So I was like, why would you do that over some cheeks? You feel what I'm saying? The girl was young. And he older than me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm 31, but just for reference. But I don't know how old he is, but I know he's older than me. But the fact that he did, like, bro, like, what's going on with you? Like, she could have called the police and said that you are worthy me. You could have put out your own house. You don't even know. You feel what I'm saying? Or she could have let it happen or whatever, or some freak shit, and then still said you did so and so. You feel me? And based off the arrangement, y'all ain't signed nothing. Then she'll become a squatter. Now you sitting there looking stupid. She got a place for 8 days. I mean, not 8 days. Excuse me, 8 months. That's how long you be in that bitch. But yeah, I just wanted to check up on everybody and just let everybody know, stop being like that, bro. Stop. Don't be to yourself right now. Okay, and I know this sounds strange because for so many YouTubers be like, keep away from them toxic people or whatever. Bitch, you better learn. You better learn you something. You better learn how to you know what I'm saying? You better learn you something spiritually or whatever, so that you can spiritually put pressure on their mind so you can spiritually get these people to help you. Don't let don't let life crush you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You only get one life. Okay, a lot of people stay in solitary confinement for too long, end up losing their life. That's the only reason my neighbor get on my fucking nerves, and I still was like, fuck that, I'm still gonna talk to you. And I got on the phone with my other best friend. I just dumped the 45-year-old because she threatened to lie to the cops on DV or the what she was doing. Hey yo, and see, this is what I'm saying. People going crazy, bro. People going crazy. Was she was she YT? You said she no. No. Oh yo, I can't. This is not the only story I've heard like this, bro. This is not. Yeah, I don't play like that. She wasn't on the lease, and I couldn't do the company she kept, and she protecting my share price. What? What? A lot of people, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people is fucked up because see, you got the internet now. See, a lot of people utilizing the internet any way they can or whatever to get out of certain situations. And I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general because I've seen this happen. But like a lot of people utilize the internet any way they can and then find themselves in a deeper bind. Like that shit is irky as fuck, bro. That shit is irky as fuck. I'm threatening my life like that. No, she that shit is crazy, yo. That shit is crazy. That shit sounds very similar to my situation. I ain't even gonna hold you. Very similar. She walked into the page like the last. You want to know the crazy thing is though, Gina, I had somebody do that before when I was standing in the room. I had somebody disappear. But the crazy thing is, the bitch knew she was wrong in this situation because she had okay, so I was standing in the room, right? And it was this girl, her name was Camille. Fuck you, Camille. Well, I wish I need to stop playing play for StreamYard so I could play to that bitch. I wish I could play to that bitch up here. But anyway, I was standing in this room, right? And so like here's the thing. I knew something was up because I knew something was wrong with like being in trying to rent a room and the shit is furnished. Like that shit don't never go right. It don't never go right. And so like it looked like kid shit was still in the room for real. And so I was just like, okay. But this is the first time I rented a room at that time. Like when I was renting a room, that was the first time I rented a room and it had a bed at all. So I was like, oh, okay, that's less of my expensive. So mind you, I'm pregnant with Trey, my 4-year-old at this time. So I'm in the room, and so she told me that she was going through a divorce, and it's weird because anyway, so she told me about it. She would go through DV and stuff like that. Say he was a Gemini. And Geminis, y'all act crazy as shit. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but this is another sad story I learned about a Gemini. Right? So I'm in the room one day. I'm with who I'm with at the time. I was with this girl or whatever. Y'all know I'm bi. And so I was with this girl at the time. And so when I tell you her fucking husband randomly came in that room and started just taking shit, him and his friends and shit, and it was nothing I could do because divorces can get so ugly to the point where Like when you, how can I put this? Like when you going through the divorce and y'all, you know, y'all separating each other shit. Like depending on how it go, sometimes you'll have like one certain, okay, one of the spouses can like just keep fucking with one of the other spouses, and they keep saying this guy get handled in civil court. No, that motherfucker could keep coming in your house and just snatching shit out your house. And so she was so scared because she went through DV with this motherfucker, which confused me because bitch, you big as shit. Like you built like an alligator for real. Like your thick skin, your hard skin head ass. So what are you, Gino? What you is? Was a Pisces? Yeah, you probably played with that Pisces. We, I don't know. But we real, we will use that victim card real quick, real quick. But no, back to what I was saying. So her husband went up there and was snatching shit or whatever, but it pissed me off because I'm like, I'm not mad that she went through a DV situation with this man and he was coming in there and robbing her. It's just the fact that she would leave for long periods of time because she would act like she was so fucking scared of him. But I'm like, why the fuck you ain't tell me this is the type of dumb shit he do all the time? Like, I didn't know that. She didn't fucking tell me. And so after the situation, she still didn't show up for a week. I'm the only one that's dealing with this shit. I'm in the house for a week by myself. I put, of course, I get my own shit. I get my own bed, of course. And I'm like, well, the nigga helped me move out a whole bunch of shit because I don't like nobody else's stuff, yo. I like the energy to be clear. I don't give a fuck how bad I got to struggle with spend money for real. I would just, oh, okay. Taurus is cool. Yeah, I like Taurus. Of course, y'all cool as fuck. Taurus is cool as fuck. I like, yeah. And the crazy thing, that's weird. And like, you know what? And you can't blame yourself for that for real. Because like I said, Taurus and Pisces actually is meant to be together. So it's like I understand why you was fucked up about that. Damn, that's fucked up. I'm sorry you went through that. Cause like you look up who's the most soulmates out of all the zodiacs, like 2 zodiac signs out of all the 12 zodiac signs. Any astrologer would say Taurus and Pisces is unbreakable. So that wasn't even your fault for real. That was some bullshit. Fuck her. Like, and I was Pisces myself, but I can't help her. She bad as shit. But yeah, back to what I was saying, yo. So all that shit happened. And so she ended up leaving. She ended up leaving or whatever. Yeah, so my mom's a Pisces, my dad's a Pisces. You know what I'm saying? I come from 2 Pisces, and then they made me a Pisces. My best friend down. I mean, best friend down. I mean, like, don't you know how the sector turn on you? You be having to take people wrenches and shit. She was the only last one standing with a wrench in my chair. That's my baby. Like, I call her my second mother. Really, I think she probably was my first in another lifetime. She's a Pisces. Like, no, I'm too slow. I'm sick to be in a tree. Ain't no ass for me. I just read a post. I just read a post from no, not read a post, but I was watching the video from Bow Wow where he said that shit. He was just like, bro, he said I can't do the relationship or whatever because he said everywhere I go, like women be so jealous. And I'm like, well, it do make sense. I mean, I'm not saying a woman is right. I mean, I have mixed feelings about what he said because he said he wouldn't be single forever. I just feel like a lot of men would, you know what I'm saying, without the means like Bow Wow has, like, you know, he's still spending old money from shit. You know what I'm saying? He far from broke. You know what I'm saying? Especially compared to the dudes that was coming. It was like, yeah, I want to live that life and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. But the whole thing about it is Bow Wow can do what he want. He got so much bread and paper. Like, you got a lot of people now, not even just men and women, that end up being like, oh, I want to live my best life. I'm gonna be single. And like so many nurses would be like, yeah, that don't happen when they in that hospital bed to themselves. There's no possible way you gonna be happy like that. And a lot of people be like, well, I just have friends and I can build community or whatever. But the whole thing about it is who you popped out your body or who you didn't marry or whatever. If you chose the right person, they the ones that's gonna be there, wiping your ass and wiping your mouth. Like, you find what I'm saying? That's valuable too. So, but it was an interesting debate in the comments, though. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Whereas, like because I could see both sides for real. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes being in a relationship will hold you back. That's that man paying for a $500 couch, but it's cheaper than dealing with the modern life. Why do y'all use that word modern? Like, chill out with the modern, yo. Ugh. I'll keep a homeless budget when I get old. Well, that's smart. That's smart. That's smart. But y'all have to also remember the origins to where nurse homes came from. Like, really do your due diligence. That shit came from like nurses that was trying to take advantage of old people and murder their ass. That's where that shit come from. That come from that. That come from something real fucked up and shady. I wouldn't trust that shit personally. But I don't know. I got 2 kids and I'm real good to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them turn them against me. Like a lot of old people being the nursing home acting like they don't know why people not fucking with them. And you be looking at them like, look how you lived your life. Like, look how you treated your kids. Like, they be abusive as hell and confused that their kids don't want to be around them. Especially these fathers that pop up, especially in their daughter's life, not their son's life, their daughter life. Never was there, never did nothing for them, talking about some. And can you take care of me? Sir, I don't know you. Like, you did everything on this planet not to dodge child support, okay? And that's fine by me, but don't go calling me bitch. That shit be sounding so depressing. But you want to know something else? You can't really give a fuck in that moment because, I mean, you ready to go. Can't really give a fuck in that moment if you ready to go. You feel me? Real shit. You can't really. I mean, that's the only thing I can think about it. But then I think about how long you're gonna be suffering that position. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a hard pill to swallow. Then you have to think about, is you even gonna know what's going on because you have dementia and basically or Alzheimer's, your brain is eating itself. You just an old motherfucker at this point. Get in John. I'm fucking dead, yo. I'm dead. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely was on for too long because I definitely was just supposed to be doing 10 minutes. For real, this is supposed to be just a 10-minute rap. For real, I was just giving y'all some advice and telling y'all ass hold the fuck on because it's okay. Because, like, I don't know what Cat Williams then did. Like, it was funny at first, but I'm like, bitch, that was a ritual and it set shit off in the goddamn universe. And motherfuckers going crazy. I'll never get over that interview, bro. Like, and now I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm frightened of 2025. I'm frightened. Okay, I'll get on my Pookie and be a Connie baby, but I'll pay all my child. That's your episode. You said you gonna get on your Pookie shit though. Get on your Pookie shit is nasty work just to have somebody. But you know the fucked up part about it is women all they think about is like women do be thinking transactions is like men. That's what's really fucking up relationships for real. It's transactional shit. You know what I'm saying? People too transactional. Look, you can back give me this. It's to the point now where you gotta admit it's both sides. Like it's to the point now where I just wanted to say this because this shit be pissing me off, bro. And I've been wanting to talk about this. Like when people like you remember back in the day when motherfuckers used to be looking through motherfuckers' phone and look through the inbox, right? Now, now motherfuckers don't even be just looking through the inbox. Now they be looking through your likes. Why you like this person's picture? Why you like this person's picture? Why you like? And bro, that never even crossed my mind to think of. Like, bro, that should be ruining relationships. Like, what are you talking about? You went through this man. You went to go see who he was liking pictures of. Bro, how did you even find it? How did you even find it? Like on Instagram, Facebook, like, and it's crazy because my homegirl, my best friend, she tried to put it into perspective to me, and she was like, well, what if you posting content and he not liking it and he liking other bitches? And I'm like, I said that will be something too, but also it still have to be more context. Like, is it in real life where he's not talking to you for real? Like, is it in real life where he's not talking to you? Because I really bro, you have a hard enough time just getting through people's inbox and not wanting to cry, scream, holler, slide down the wall and throw up with a whole heartbreak because you don't know what you want to see through that motherfucker. Okay, you get to scrolling and scrolling. That shit is heartache, and now you adding a whole nother stress level to it. Where you worried about who the fuck pictures he like? Yeah, like I can't. Bro, I promise you, I can't deal with that, bro. And you talking to somebody that's possessive, jealous. I'm honest about my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't act out on it like that. But if I do get a chance to act out on it, I'm not looking for no niggas likes. I can't. That is a level of insecurity that I can't understand, bro. That is a level of insecurity, and I'm like, what's wrong with this new generation? Because they just be sitting there arguing about this shit, ready to break up. Like, when I be seeing memes about it, like, oh, if sis leave him if he's still liking Instagram pics, that's cheating. I'm like, bitch, like, what happened to something extreme? Like, is this man addicted to porn? How often do he watch porn or whatever? Is it disturbing when he wants something, he roll over, he gotta pay porn, sleep aloud, jerk off, sleep aloud? Like, those is real problems in relationships, bro. These is real adult things that you have to deal with when you're in a relationship with somebody. But a lot of people not even thinking about that or whatever. They thinking about like, you like a bitch picture. What the fuck? You're not even ready for the next stage when this nigga try to watch porn in front of you and try to jerk off because you ain't want to sit here like, bro, do that shit in the next room when y'all actually live together. Right? You feel me? And shit, it be so many dudes in relationships on these dating apps because they want instant gratifications or whatever. I don't even think they doing that no more. I just think they going right on the dating apps. And that's why they sound like robots. Because, you know, the stats came out that said most dudes on there is married or in a relationship or living with somebody. Which I'm going to be honest with you, and I say this all the time, and I know this is going to sound fucked up, and I'm going to sound like a pick-me. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Fuck y'all. I really do believe certain people when they say, oh, I'm living with this person and we ain't doing nothing. I can't wait to get the fuck out. I believe that. Because, like, I'm not going to fuck with you. But I believe I believe them because, like, rent is so sky high. You feel what I'm saying? Rent is sky high. Fuck out here. Like, when somebody say, I at this point I'm just there just for the room and board. I believe that shit. However, sir, come on now. Like, I'm not ready to rock with you. Can tell you lying because it's just like, no, y'all, when y'all dudes, when y'all, you can tell a dude when he have a nice laid out place, he gonna keep inviting you to it. You feel what I'm saying? Because he wants you to see how, I'm talking about, especially if it's nice and shit. And he just got it or whatever. You know, dudes live simple or whatever. Like, women be online trying to go back and forth about what's appropriate furniture for a dude and all this other stuff. I'm just like, some of y'all just be mad because he got a TV and a bed and a chair, but you gotta get over that shit. Like, bitch, that's not your house. Like, this is not me. I'm a full girl. I done told me that it takes me to go before I left her. And before she hold this other day. Priority. Mm. What kind of homeless shelter is it? If you don't mind me asking. Like, I wonder if it's one of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wonder if it's one of them homeless shelters where you can where you got it's a pack and go. If it's a pack and go, that's nasty work because they no those some of the most treacherous shelters you can go into. It's a pack and go because you gotta get out of that bitch at like 7 a.m. Now, if it's not a pack and go and she gets to stay in there, she actually might like where it's got like transitional housing fields. I mean, she might make out good. She might get a voucher. And some of these programs you don't have to have kids to have a voucher to get that voucher. Neither. I mean, shit. Yeah, I know she did. Okay, she's somewhere he's funky. I'm just saying, like you could, shit might have worked out for him, I don't wish a pack and go shelter on my worst enemy. No, I'm lying, I do, because some of y'all are not, you're not standing on business about your enemies, and I'm gonna do that for y'all. Okay, I gotta lead by example with the evilness. However, mm, your teeth in the manosphere be killing me. Your said probably saved her. I don't know. Pisces do got that wet, wet. We got that wet, wet. I mean, we a fish. I mean, come on now. Got that mermaid, man. Can't nobody resist, man. And then we get the crying niggas be like, oh my God, she's crying. Dead serious. I was just crying to my baby father. He couldn't take it. He was like, oh my God, I gotta help this bitch. Oh my God. No, nigga, you said you wanted to be there for your child. Come on, bring your ass. She was bragging about talking to other men in an argument. I told her to go out with them. She said she wasn't going anywhere. Little did she know. Yeah. That's some bullshit, though. You got the fuck up out of there. You jumping the fuck out of there. Oh, she was bold, though. First off, she weird because that's not even no modern shit, Gino. That's just like some weird bitch shit. That's she wanted her head knocked loose. First off, women, we keep that shit to ourselves because we don't want no dude to try to unalive us. I know she probably, I don't know, maybe she trusted you, knew that she wasn't on that type time and she wasn't even, you found what I'm saying, on that. But I don't know. But yeah, that sounds like a setup because maybe she wanted to get beat up. You gotta remember, we also the martyr of the zodiac sign. We the martyr. And on that note, friends, peace out. Love you.